Hello guys, and welcome to this video. Now this is part 2 of how to create your own unique capture pages. And the last time we discussed the basic version of creating your capture page, the one that looks like that, um, all from just using your Aweber account. Okay? Now today there's going to be a couple extra tools that we're going to need to be able to create this one, where there's a video in there. Okay, and again, we talked about the 3 necessary tools that you'll need for online marketing. Now, in order to create those other, the more advanced capture pages, what you will need is a HTML editor software. Okay, and the one I use for that is called Composer. And you'll need a FTP Filezilla. Okay. So FTP stands for File Transfer Protocol, and Filezilla is the one that I use for that. Basically, it's just a software that is connected to all of your files on your desktop and on your computer, and it basically links it up to your hosting account, so that you don't have to go, log in and out of Hostgator to try and upload it through Hostgator. You could do it that way too, but I found it easier just to use Filezilla. So I'll be introducing those two softwares for you today too, and I'm not sure if I went over the cost for any of these, but let me go ahead and tell you how much these things will cost you. Hostgators, I have the baby package. Basically, if you are going to get it, Hostgator, again, I recommend them. And if you get the baby package, you're going to be paying about $9.99 a month, which is going to be $10 a month. But the cool thing about Hostgator is that once when you get it, you could host as many domain names as you want. It's unlimited domain names, okay? And you're only paying 10 bucks a month. So that's a really, really good deal. Now GoDaddy, you could get domain names for as low as $1 sometimes, and it ranges, it goes all the way up to like $13 or so. I'm just going to round it off and just say it's going to cost you about $10 a year for a domain name. And the Aweber, they give you an introductory month to try it out for $1, and then after that month it's going to be $19.95, I believe. So I'm just going to say $20 to make it easy here. Okay, and then as for these two softwares, guess what? It's free. And Filezilla, that's also free. Okay? And again, I'll be leaving the links to these products and these tools on the bottom of the video. So feel free to go ahead and click on it and get these necessary tools to help you with your business. Okay, so let's get on with the training, and we're going to be creating this capture page today. Okay, so you want to go ahead and click on your Composer once you've downloaded Composer, and when you open up Composer, this is what it will look like. Okay, as you can see, this right here becomes this on when it goes live. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just click on the next tab here, and we're gonna create this from scratch. Okay, now for the sake of me typing, hope you don't mind, I'm actually just gonna copy all this and just paste it over here, but I'm gonna show you how to do all this from scratch. So here you got the black writing. Basically, if you click on these little there's like this little black box like right here. I'm sorry, you can't see my cursor here, but I'll try and make it. You see how it just turned red, this little box right here to the a little bit to the left here. Okay, so that's where you could change the color to the font. Okay, and so I've just changed it to red. You could change it to yellow, you could change it to whatever color you want. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it at red. And then right next to it, you'll see where it says there's two, the small a and big A. This is where you can make the writing bigger or make it smaller. The little a will make it smaller, the big A will make it bigger. Okay, so we're gonna kind of keep it like this. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. Bank account. Okay, and then what you want to do here is center it. Okay, to the side or center. We want to keep it centered. And then just enter one time and have the cursor blinking right underneath your writing. Now for this part, you're going to insert the video, and in order to do that, you want to go over to, you could grab a video from YouTube, or if you have your own hosting for your videos, you could grab it off of there. I found it easy to just use YouTube because it's free hosting, it's a free account. You can't beat free, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and use this funny looking guy's video, and this funny looking guy is actually my brother, so I don't think he minds. So in order to do that, once when you're at the video page, if you go down here, there's a couple buttons: about, share, and add to. What you want to do is click on the share button. Okay, and then where it says embed, you want to click on embed, and then just go ahead and highlight and copy this whole thing, this HTML code. And you want to go back to Composer here. Now on this part, what you want to do is, if you can see these tabs on the bottom here, okay, we're back at Design, Split, and then Source. You want to go to Source because Source is the where you could put in the HTML coding. Okay, so we're just gonna paste that code right on there. Now if you go back to Design, you should see it there. So that black thing is actually the video. Okay, we're gonna delete this space so that it's right next to the writing. You want to just go ahead and double click on the image here on the video, and then you also want to, oops, you want to make sure that your cursor is on the video. I think I might have to enter one time. Alright, so I got that centered. Okay, and then just press enter, and we're gonna go ahead and put in the next writings. Just gonna copy this, paste it down. Okay, alright, so there we have it. You got your title, you got the video, and then you got instructions on what to do, your call to action. And now we're going to put this web form here. Okay, now on the first video I already showed you how to create one of these web forms in Aweber. You would have had a web form here already. And basically all you would have to do is do it, but let me just go ahead and show you from scratch here. Okay, so typically for these type of web forms, you want it to be very basic, and so usually when you open up your Aweber account and go to web form, it usually defaults to this blue one, and you could just go ahead and use this blue one. Just clean it up a little bit, such as take out the footer. Go ahead and take out email powered by Aweber here. And I like to keep we respect email privacy. I think it puts people at ease. Um, the submit button, we want that. We want get access now, and we also want to center get access now. So you go over to the right, the top right here, click on that little button in the center. Email is fine. Name, we want to ask for only first name. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I even just do email only and not even ask for the name. And the reason for that is because the least information that they have to give you, the more likely that they will give it to you. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and take out the header here too. So there you go. It's just a very basic form. Again, I mean, that's a nice little button, but if you want to put something like this, it's not quite as generic, even though I think this will still work. But if you want to do this, then I already showed you on the first video, but basically all you have to do is go to where it says submit button, advanced, and then where it says button image, you want to place in the button image of where you have it hosted, okay? And I think I already have it here, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this in here for example for you. There you go. So now we have that. Let's go ahead and save the web form. Go to publish. I will install my form. Go to raw HTML version. Copy the whole thing. And let's go back over here. So here's where we're at. Okay, this is the one we're working on. Okay, so for this part, once again, because we're going to be putting in HTML coding, you'll have to go to source. So click on source here. Okay, and where your cursor is blinking there, you just want to go ahead and paste the whole thing. If we go back to design, you should see it in there. There you go. So there's the web form. There's too much space here, so all you gotta do is just kind of hit the delete key and make it a little bit closer up there. There, I think that'll work. Okay. So there you have it. Let's go ahead and save this now. We'll title this testing 2 capture page. And test 2 capture page. Okay. So we finished using Composer. Okay, now this next one is Filezilla. Now Filezilla, this piece of software, once again, this is not a training on how the software works or like how to use it. Basically, I'm just going to show you what you can do with the software for right now, and I'll do a separate training on how to get one going, how to get it installed, and how to properly connect it to your hosting account and things like that. In pretty soon. Okay, so I'll have those up soon for you. But in the meantime, Just going to show you how you could use this to upload your information onto Hostgator. Basically, so as I was explaining, this piece of software will connect everything on the left hand side here are the files on my computer. Okay, everything on the left hand side here are the stuff that's on my hosting account. Okay, so let me go ahead and get to where I want to host this um, uh, this web form. So where is it? Okay. So earlier I saved it as squeeze page under squeeze page test 2 capture page. Okay, and I want to host it under custom capture pages under my website fastpaybusiness.com. Okay, so we're just gonna basically you could right click and then click upload, or you could just drag and drop it over to the right. Okay, so in this case I'm just gonna drag and drop, and there you have it. It already shows. And then now you gotta right click and just copy it onto clipboard. Once when you copied it onto the clipboard, this is what you do. It's gonna show up looking like that. What you want to do is right here, fastpaybusiness.com is the website where I am hosting this capture page. Okay, so right before FastPay Business, you want to erase all of that, and then here you want to put http:// okay, and that's it. Now you want to go ahead and copy this whole URL. If we go over to a new tab, I'm gonna paste it on here, and there you go. Let's go ahead and test the video, make sure it works.
Hi there, I'm Yan Xiang.
Alright, so it does work. Okay. And one thing to always remember, guys, is that when you're doing one of these capture pages, you want to make sure that everything fits onto one screen. You don't want the prospect to have to scroll down here to see the get instant access button or the buy now button or whatever button it is. Okay, and that's just a little trick that I've learned through marketing in the last several months. Um, just keep that in mind. Right now, it looks like I do have to scroll a little bit, but the reason is because I'm actually doing this video on a 13-inch Mac, and so the screen's just not big enough. But I've actually tried this out on my main computer, and it all fits onto one screen. You don't have to scroll up or down. So anyhow, if you have any questions, go ahead and leave it on the comment section. You could always email me also at denengx@gmail.com, or just go over to my blog at www.denengzong.com and just leave a comment, and I'll be sure to respond to you as soon as I can. Alright, again, thanks for watching, guys, and see you on the next video.